My name is Dave Luter. I'm a senior consultant with netlogx in Indianapolis, focusing primarily in our process management practice area, working with our clients to lead their business process mapping and reengineering efforts. Over the past few months, we've seen some pretty unprecedented changes in our industry, as well as the business of our clients. With lockdowns, office closing, partial lockdowns, and now the phased freeing up of our economy, it has caused businesses to constantly react to the ever-changing landscape. And we realize that everyone has been impacted, either negatively or positively, during this pandemic. What I wanted to talk to you about today is making sure that you keep up with those changes in your current business processes. Likely, everyone had to make some form of change, whether it was moving to work from home or changing the delivery model of their business from dine-in to takeout to curbside, or implementing new social distancing requirements, or closing down completely and now developing new processes to facilitate their reopening. We're now realizing that the restart itself has its own challenges that need to be documented to provide the basis for communications with your customers, with your suppliers, and your employees. The documented business processes that I want to talk about are the maps of how information, products, and services flow through your business that determine the creation of whatever product or services you provide. Business processes themselves are agnostic to industries and should be well documented no matter what industry you're in. And now is the time to review and document the process that you put in place and determine if those processes will need to be modified as you move into the future. I'm sure many of you had numerous iterations of what your process looked like during the pandemic. Some were successful, some weren't, but hopefully you took the time to document those changes as you were progressing through the different phases to get where you are today. We also realize that not all changes that you had to make were for the worst. You may have gained some interesting insight about things that you thought would never work in your business, such as remote work environments or curbside delivery or grocery online ordering and delivery. And it may have opened your eyes to some additional business channels, or it may have helped you identify some concrete impediments that got in your way while you were trying to maintain your business. By taking the time to proactively review the challenges that you faced and detailing the lessons learned, you should now take the time to reevaluate your current business processes. If you need to start from prior to the pandemic, that's fine, but you need to look at all the processes that you need to put in place to keep your business running to see how you can integrate the good from those processes into your existing or new business processes, as well as identifying the issues that may have prevented your business from reaching its full potential. And begin now to develop a plan to remove those impediments in case of a future disruption. I firmly believe that if your business processes are documented in a simple, easy to read visual representation of how the process works, you'll be able to use them to quickly react in the future to be able to keep what's working and quickly pivot to alternative processes, inserting or removing processes and tasks as future challenges arise. So how do we define a process versus a task? A quick definition. A process is a series of actions taken with a definite start and stop to achieve a particular result. Easy example, order to delivery. The customer places the order, it's processed, it's packaged, and is shipped out the door. A task is defined as a piece of work that needs to be done, such as print checks. So by understanding the entirety of the process and understanding the differences between process and tasks, you set yourself up to be able to identify areas within the business process that can be expanded, contracted, or reworked to meet a given need. A lot has changed, and documenting those changes will provide you with the means to quickly address future challenges, as well as provide the starting point for future continuous improvement processes. If you need assistance in developing or updating your existing process maps, netlogx Process Management Practice has developed an easy, repeatable process mapping and reengineering process that can be quickly deployed and implemented, and we'd be happy to talk to you about your opportunity. Thanks for listening to Guides for Change. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me directly at dluter, D-L-U-T-E-R, at netlogx.com, or contact outreach at netlogx.com to schedule a consultation. Thank you.